Everybody has a story to tell, but do you have a testimony? And when I say testimony, I'm talking about something that you've gone through, you've overcame, and you know that you overcame it only because of God. Key phrase: you've gone through, you've overcome, and you know that you only overcame it because of God. Let's say you was dating Tyrone. You and Tyrone broke up. You couldn't eat, you couldn't sleep. Only thing you thought about was Tyrone. But now you've gone on to a different relationship. And you're still stalking Tyrone. You still on his Instagram, seeing what he's doing. You're still secretly following him. You have not gotten over Tyrone, and you going around telling everybody, I left Tyrone, but your mind is still with Tyrone because you're a stalker at this point. That's not your testimony. You have not gotten over it. But let's say you and Tyrone broke up. You found yourself couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, all that stuff. But now, all of a sudden, you woke up, you start praying to God, and you woke up and you said, God, I need help from this situation. I need to get over Tyrone. And now you're eating again. You're sleeping again. You're not worried about what Tyrone is doing. You're not stalking his Instagram page anymore. You've moved on. You've even went into another relationship, and you're good in that relationship, and you're wishing Tyrone the best. That's your testimony. You could not have gotten over Tyrone had you not prayed to God, had you not sought his face. The word tells us we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the power of our testimony. So now you're talking to other people about this relationship that you had and how you overcame that relationship. You're able to explain to them what steps it was that you took to get away from that relationship. And you're telling them about the restoration that God brought to you concerning that relationship and how you're now able to be moving on with somebody else. And not only that, you're wishing Tyrone the best of luck in whatever it is he has going on now. That is your testimony. And I want to encourage you, never be ashamed or afraid to tell your testimony. Who better to encourage somebody who's going through a divorce than somebody who has been through it already? Who better to encourage somebody to escape abuse than the woman or the man who has already escaped that abuse? Sure, we can always go to the Bible and point out all these scriptures about how the children of Israel made it to the promised land. But what about you? What about the things that you've gone through? The same God that brought the children of Israel to the promised land is the same God working in you. If he did it for them, he will do it for you. Therefore, you can give your testimony. There are so many people out there in the world hurting, thinking that they're the only person that's going through a particular situation. But just think, your testimony could be the very thing to save their lives.